Hi everyone, I'm DJ, and this is JJ, and welcome to our first video ever. We have not done this before, we have not had a blog before, we don't really have any idea what we're doing, but welcome, and hopefully it's not too excruciating. So our blog is going to be called The Initial Report. This is kind of just a play on the fact that my name is DJ and it's just 2 letters and it doesn't stand for anything, so it's really not initials, but no one can seem to understand that no matter how many years or how many times that I've told them it's just DJ. And then we call him JJ, so it just kind of fits in with the whole DJ, JJ, just initials. We don't have names or whatever, but his are actually initials for Jeremiah James. So it's just a fun way to, I don't know, we didn't have any better ideas. So what we're going to do with this vlog is we're going to do some written work, some videos, some reaction videos of basically anything and everything. A lot of it's going to involve our hobbies, which for me would be like reading, which is why we have a 2016 reading challenge that we're both doing. And then writing, which I used to write for the Odyssey Online until I stopped back in January, and that's when we decided we wanted to start doing something for ourselves, something that was more important to us and topics we wanted to discuss or fun things that we wanted to do rather than something that would get a majority of shares or likes and be popular on social media. And then I also am probably going to talk about knitting because that is another huge thing that is a part of my life. As some of you may know, I have a small page on Facebook called Knitted Comforts where I will knit items and sell them to people, and part of that price will be donated to the Pediatric Cancer Fund because childhood cancer is one of the causes that is extremely important to me and that I support 100% behind. Phrase it, whatever. And some of his hobbies are like sports, so like watching football. He'll probably comment a lot on just like the NFL, some college, and I think we'll both talk about soccer. That's actually how we met, and it's a huge part of our life, whether it's watching, playing, coaching. Actually, we've actually coached together before. So that will probably come up a lot. It's just soccer and how that plays a role in our life. And yeah, and then watching movies, watching TV, stuff like that. So you'll probably have a lot of like TV show reviews, movie reviews. 2 of the TV shows that we watch and we'll probably be talking about a lot is Supernatural and Grimm. Grimm, we are basically up to date, almost haven't watched the last few episodes. Supernatural, we just started like this month, so we're only on season 2. I'll probably comment on TV shows that I watch that he does not like, such as Once Upon a Time, Penny Dreadful, and Outlander. What shows do you watch without me?
Ladies of the Anarchy. Haven't started that one yet, but heard a lot of good things.
Oh, we could also talk about Dragon Ball Z for days. Days! I'm a huge Vegeta fan. He likes Goku, so we're basically best buds and also enemies, so it just fits us perfectly. Actually, the background's on our phones because we're that lame. Some movies that we'll probably talk about. My favorite movie is The Illusionist, so I'll probably discuss that and how I love the plot twist at the end and that I just wasn't expecting anything. I don't know what movies you'll talk about, but definitely Hobo with a Shotgun because it's his favorite.
Do not ever watch it. Never watch that thing.
I have not seen it, so I really don't know how bad it is, but he has nothing good to say about this movie.
It's over.
Yeah, that's basically how he sums it up. Other things that we'll probably talk about is like music and how...
Speaking of music, remember this song?
Oh, we're currently listening to Another One Bites the Dust, which I can neither of us can hear anymore because we went to a breast cancer walk with his mother one time, and this song came on, and both of us think that it was highly inappropriate to play Another One Bites the Dust at a event to support
for cancer.
Yeah, like those survivors, or those that I guess have passed, like you would be remembering them, and here we are with Another One Bites the Dust. Poor choice. But other than this song that we might actually discuss further in the future, my favorite band is AC/DC. I love classic rock, and I could probably talk a lot about the fact that I like the music from the past rather than the future and present, I guess, because I don't see any good coming this way. But I don't have a favorite song, so I can't really discuss that. But I could probably do a top 25 classic rock songs that are my favorite-ish. Within that, we will probably do that. We've actually watched a few videos, and I totally disagree with some of the lineups. Totally disagree. He'll probably talk... I could also talk about country because I listened to that. He could probably talk about country in a little bit different fashion than I would because I grew up on country my entire life, where he came into it later. So I guess that would be an interesting discussion that could come up. He'll probably also talk about rap. I will not. I won't.
You like some too.
Maybe, but not enough to...
Anyways.
Neither of us will probably talk about pop or hip-hop or stuff like that because that's just something we don't listen to. Classical is out of the question. But other than like electronic genres or anything like that, we'll probably talk about food because I love food. I love cooking. Wish that I knew how. Might be some videos on how much I royally fuck up some things.
I can make how not to cook food videos.
This guy almost lit pizza rolls on fire in the microwave. I don't know how, but they were like blackened and it was smoking.
And I've messed up ramen noodles.
Yeah, he like almost killed me with ramen noodles. I don't know how he got them so gross because he followed the instructions on the package. He's also almost fed me moldy bread one time in a sandwich. I don't know how I'm alive. I just don't know how I'm alive anymore. He's really good at grilling, though. He makes some damn good burgers. So he could probably talk about that. Or talk about his... Really? He could probably talk about some of the things that he's trying on the grill, because I know he wants to expand that aspect. And now we did get a grill up at our apartment, so I expect...
Game on.
I expect some experiments. I hope to not have to use fire extinguisher or call the cops or anything, or
I hope not either.
We'll just pray for that safety all around regarding the initial report, us, everything. We're also probably going to talk about traveling. That is something that's been huge in my life. I went to Costa Rica back in 2011. I went to San Salvador, Bahamas in 2012. Him and I visited San Diego in 2013, and then we actually drove out to San Diego and lived there for a summer in 2014. And then most recently, like last August, we did a trip up north and visited Sleeping Bear Dunes and Mackinac Island, and then we just went to St. Martin for our honeymoon. And he's been to Hawaii. Whoop whoop. So yeah, we're just going to talk, do videos, do some writing, talk about our lives, and we hope that you enjoy our travels, especially with our upcoming road trip. Talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for tuning into the initial report.